When I'm in a studio, I'm like, let's not try to be something else. Let's try and re-find you. So I think the minute we step in front of a camera, we immediately are moving our body differently and we feel more like robotic and we're like, oh no, what should I do with my hands? Like that's everyone says, like, oh, what do I do with my hands? But we never ask that question when we wake up in the morning. It's about really finding yourself. I think the hardest hurdle to get across, I think for many people, is when they ask me how long is a headshot session. And I say, oh, it's typically 3 hours plus. And they're like, 3 hours? That's a long time. What do you do? It's less about what the camera's doing, it's more about what you're doing as a person. It's more about the space you're in. I think with actors, it's so much more important because they're trying to show their range and their ability to be someone else. And you can only really get to that place when you're feeling like fully yourself, you know, when you're feeling ready to push yourself out of your boundary, but first you've got to be you. So I'm going to set up lighting, kind of get it to where we want to. I'm going to play around with it and let you know when I'm happy with it. Turn your head this way a bit, chin up a tiny bit, perfect. Okay, let's move your body, It's important to know the rules, to then know to break it. So I don't like telling people too many rules because then you start thinking about all the rules and it becomes like in your brain, you're like, oh no, am I doing that thing that you told me to do?
Up this one.
I don't really direct people. I feel like once you start getting directed, the camera becomes really prominent. Like you're doing it for the camera. Even with non-actors, I love to try and create a character. And this character that you're trying to portray, like what are they? What do they do? Give them like a backstory and try and like think about how that person's feeling and try and mirror those feelings. This is a space where we're trying to get emotion out of you. Let's also talk about how your life has been going, or like, you know, turn it into a session where we can just share and just be raw and vulnerable for a bit. And I think that's nice. But at the end of the day, it's really just about people. It's about connecting to people, it's about understanding them and what they need and what you need and creating a partnership there. And I think that's what makes great photography, is when the camera disappears. Finding that moment when we're not in the studio anymore, you know, like we're in mixed reality where now we're just somewhere else. We're in a coffee shop, we just happen to have really nice lighting. I think we're ready for last looks. I think it's always amazing that once we get to this point in the session, how different everything feels. Letting go of that pressure, that just makes magic. To me, that's when creativity really happens, is when there's nothing more to do. There's no expectations on you. There's no more like needs that anyone has. Now you're just making art for you. And that's always when it looks the best.